Hello, everyone. We are finally live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time, and Lucky will be joining me very shortly for this awesome episode. Lucky, welcome.
Hey Salman, thanks
So,
man.
not so awesome for Pakistan.
Oh yes.
What a game, man. I don't even know if I should call it a game.
Oh yeah.
Did
They
you
took it again on themselves. They
did
took
you
it on.
expect it to be this one-sided?
It was no, but they made it right from the beginning when they lost the toss.
So, if I
They
was
won the
reading,
toss and they lost the game.
that's the second time, second blunder.
Biggest blunder in their this World Cup tenure now, you can say.
Two games, Australia,
How
same
can
thing.
you how can you take
Imran Khan had sent a message
now
to
how
the
can you
team.
take
No, like what I'm saying is Imran Khan had sent a message to the team Sarfaraz before the game and said, no matter what you do, win the toss and bat first. And they did
did
the
he?
opposite.
Yeah, he doesn't care who Imran Khan is, right?
Yeah, I don't know. They did the opposite, and they ended up batting, bowling first. And you saw the result again. A team like India, whose strength is batting, an India-Pakistan game because of the pressure. Once you score 300, there's no coming back.
And if you see now, it's okay. I'm a fan of India, right?
Yeah,
But if you see tactically, we
yeah.
just
Oh,
nailed it in all the departments.
oh, it was comprehensive win.
Amir, do you remember Amir? What I said about Amir? They are going to play him like, yes, he is a good one. We are not going to take risk.
They didn't go after him at all.
They even did not think of scoring runs from him.
Yeah,
If you take away his overs again, and then see, everyone got thrashed except that. So they respected. They had a plan against Amir that really worked. And what
exactly.
they did was like you can see.
So, as just Lucky, once again, as you viewers are joining us, you can leave comments, and Lucky and I will do our best to answer your questions. We This is a special show. We actually are starting with reviewing Pakistan versus India game, but Zahid, who's actually from Bangladesh, will be joining us. He's actually been at the stadium a few and watched a few games at the World Cup. He will be joining us in about 20 minutes or so, and we're going to talk about West Indies and Bangladesh game. And then we're going to come back, Lucky and I, and talk about the impact of Bangladesh win on Pakistan and India's progress. So, Lucky, going back to Pakistan, India first. Rahul, you were the one saying he's technically correct and he's a hidden gem. Pakistan hasn't seen him. You were spot on. 6 out of 6, actually 7 out of 7 predictions. You said he would be a surprise package for
Yes.
Pakistan, and he was, because he took the pressure completely away from Rohit Sharma. I think
Exactly.
I didn't miss Shikhar Dhawan at all.
And you know what? When they were batting, I was woke up here. According to Canadian time, it was 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
I just saw how they played Amir and how they thrashed other bowlers. Now they had a plan. If you could go back to see the highlights sometimes, or my viewers,
yeah,
they can go and see what I saw. Like they were letting Amir's ball come to the zone, that popping crease zone,
yeah.
let the ball come to the body, and then they tapped it. It means they had a plan that they are not going to give away any single wicket to Amir in the beginning.
Yeah.
And they worked so well that Pakistani bowlers, the other side, Hassan Ali was getting thrashed. Wahab came, he got thrashed. Anybody else, whoever got, because Amir didn't get the wicket.
They just felt it was it. Amir and nothing.
They had a plan, and that plan was not to give wicket, stay on the pitch. Second option is second bowler. We will hit them hard, and they did it.
So lucky if Pakistan would have batted first.
Definitely yes. I don't know when now. I don't know when. Now, if you see the impact, I don't know what he is thinking of. England is full of weather. There will be clouds, full of rain and all. So, how many times are you going to think about this taking fielding first? What happened? It was a pure batting pitch. It was a pure batting pitch. Just 3 overs or 4 overs. They played well to Amir, and then rest was all India over it.
You know what doesn't make sense is when they beat England, they batted first. They put a total on the board and they defended it. So
Exactly.
again, you and I keep talking about this in cricket. Even in local club level cricket, we say if something's working, do not break it. So, having said that, you go into the next game. Yeah, well, fine. Sri Lanka game got washed out, but they should have taken the same momentum. One thing we talked about, they dropped Shadab against Australia. Shouldn't have done that. Keep the same team, and they should have batted because that's what worked for them. They didn't do that. Now against India, two changes. I think very good changes, much needed. These guys, had to be brought in. Two guys had to be dropped, and I think I don't know if you agree or not. I think Shoaib Malik's World Cup is done for me.
Hopefully for us now, yes. I don't know about Pakistan, but yes. Now see the difference, Salman. I can give you a very big difference, and that is working in favor of West Indies now.
Yeah,
Their opener batsman Lewis, it was his first match. He scored 50, I guess, right?
yeah,
Unless today, he was also same pattern of getting out like Shoaib Malik,
yeah,
but they didn't drop him.
yeah.
And
See,
now, if you drop Shoaib Malik, who is going to come? Asif Ali.
Asif Ali.
So the impact is not that way strong. It doesn't matter because your fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, whoever batsman is, they are not having any impact. Sorry,
So think
not
of
four.
this.
After Hafiz, you can say, like four are the only one who are performing a little bit 60s, 70s partnership, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, lucky question for you. Imad Wasim came in, and you and I talked about that. That doesn't make sense. Even Hassan and Ahmed were saying the guys performed for Pakistan. When Pakistan came on tour in the warm up game, he hit a century. He's hit 40s, quick runs, quick fire runs, and you drop him. Right after 2 years of consistent performance, you drop him. He proves himself again. He scored 46 not out. I'm going to bring the scorecard up. He scored 46 not out. He was there till the end. And to me, something is not right about the way
that
Pakistan.
is what that is what we have been discussing from right from the beginning, like team or the captain and the management, they are not on the same page, I guess.
That's exactly
There
it.
is something wrong in it.
Yeah, yeah. And it seems like somebody else is picking the team for every game.
Exactly. the, just because of that one loss in the beginning and then coming back that hard, after that again you are not having a momentum of going with the same win team, then you can easily understand that, oh, okay, something is wrong,
Yeah,
something is going on wrong within the management, because
exactly.
sometimes it happens. But to be honest, Salman, if you take the whole batting lineup,
Yeah,
except that the factor of these guys we are talking about,
yeah.
it's not clicking for them.
It is not clicking. They
Yeah,
can't get
if
their
it is
batting order
not
right.
clicking, like for example, Shoaib Malik is not doing well.
No,
If you see now, every team's openers are doing well. Imam is not getting there
no,
in big,
no, he's not.
right? Fakar
Those are the
Zaman
key
plays,
players.
yeah, Fakar Zaman is playing small innings, not a bigger one. Even Babar Azam is not taking it into. And anyways, that was a one
Oh,
of
that
the
was a
best
great.
ball to get bowled.
I,
Yeah,
I
that
have
was a
nothing
beauty.
against
He
Babar
was
Azam's
playing
wicket.
awesome. Yeah, that's why I'm just pinpointing this point directly. Like, sometime you play the best, but it happens the worst. Yeah,
Lucky, to be honest, at one point when Fakhr and Babar were batting, it seemed like Pakistan are in for a fight. They're gonna make a game of this.
see, that is Salman. See, I have always been talking about these three guys.
Yeah,
Do you remember the top three batsmen for Pakistan?
yeah,
Anyone will have to score a century to win games,
absolutely.
especially a game like this big, like
Yeah,
300 plus. You need a century guy who stays till 30s or 40 overs, and the momentum goes around him with the
absolutely.
other batsman clicking in.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So, what do you think, Lucky, is going wrong for Pakistan here?
The biggest is, I can say, yeah, management is for sure there, and the teamwork is not working, man. I don't see the fielding has always been spot on for everyone to criticize for,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And that creates a gap in between the players also. Like somebody is doing very good, and then it comes like maximum of the players are dropping catches. making singles into doubles, right?
But lucky 5 games in, we still don't know what our batting line is. Apart from the top three, I don't know who's going to come in at four. It's always a surprise. Is Sarfraz going to walk out? Is Hafiz going to walk out? Is Shoaib going to walk out? I don't know. Is Asif going to walk out? India, you know who's coming in, right? Shikhar
See,
Dhawan.
see, if you take the opposite of this one for India,
Yeah,
what they have done is three of the top batsmen are scoring so much that they directly bring the number seven, Hardik Pandya,
yeah. Because they
just to
can
make
they
it
trust it.
from 6 to 7,
Yeah,
average from 6 to 7, right?
correct.
But here, these guys are not properly scoring the runs so that there can be made shuffling. Like
Yes.
okay, we can send Hassan Ali or Imad. These are big hitters, or Asif Ali if he's in the team. Okay, go and just blow few runs in 20 odd balls like 50 and all. That factor is also not there in the Pakistan team right now.
It is not. It is not. And I think again, problem is what I'm finding with Pakistan is there's no middle order.
That is what it is. Like you are just trying everyone in it, right?
Like you're completely missing the backbone. You cannot. The top three work play under so much pressure. They know if they're out, and it's happened twice now. Against Australia, they lost 4 wickets for 32 runs, right? After a good start,
Exactly.
and now against India, they just lost 4 wickets for 12 runs. Like how can you expect to win games at the one?
Exactly. That is what, see, each and every team we were talking about this one. Like, okay, we look upon us, okay, we have that mentality, okay, we can come back. But we
Exactly.
cannot ignore that the same things the other teams are also watching, right? That
Yeah.
okay, guys, these are the one who are scoring, just take their wickets
Yeah.
and they get collapsed. And it happened yesterday too.
Like I want to point out something. They went from 126 for two to 129 for five. Even worse,
Exactly.
they went
Yes.
from 117 for one to 129 for five. So just look at some of the names. These are experienced players: Hafiz, Shoaib Malik, Sarfraz, with lots of experience now under their belt. Right? This shouldn't be happening at
Yes,
this point.
exactly. And you know what? See, now Sarfaraz, I don't know when is he going to again perform. That is the biggest aspect of a captain not coming up front.
Yeah,
Leading from the front, we say, right?
yeah,
And he hasn't performed that well. It's already halfway gone. And
yeah.
to be honest now, Pakistan is in problem, a
Oh,
big
massive.
trouble.
Okay. So point table. Here it is. The latest point table,
Yeah,
points table in front of you.
there is
Um,
there is a big change now.
oh, hold on. Actually, let me bring the points table up for you to take a look at, so we can discuss that. Uh, World Cup points table right here. Okay, there you go. So Australia again, obviously for the right reason, they're on the top. New Zealand. Look at where Pakistan is. And I know we're going to
Exactly.
come back and talk about Bangladesh later, but this Bangladesh win hasn't helped Pakistan at all.
Yeah, exactly. Now, come on, we already have talked about this. Like, you cannot take any team for granted.
Yeah,
Any team,
yeah.
not a particular team to be said, but any team. That is what is happening now. You can see you are second last just sitting at the bottom, man.
Exactly. And so think of this. Reason why I keep saying this Bangladesh win is pretty bad for Pakistan is now Bangladesh has the momentum. The way they won today, like West Indies was not in the game.
See, they the games they lost also, they had a fight.
Yeah.
It
And we're
wasn't
going to
the
be bringing,
one-sided.
exactly. We're going to bring Zahid on later in a few minutes on the show to talk about Bangladesh versus West Indies. I'm going to go back to Pakistan, India, Lucky. What do you think, India? So let's talk about India. What a team they have become. I think, one thing I was remembering Hassan in the Takra, Hassan Siddiqui said, Javed Miadad in 86 hit that six that took India 10 years back. I think I would say in 2007, Misbah played that scoop that took Pakistan 10 years back and India 10 years ahead. And what you're seeing now is the result of that.
Yeah, yeah, World Cup. Yeah,
You
the
remember
one
the
that changed
T20?
the World
Yeah.
Cup, right? Final.
Now
Yeah.
India's gone 12 years ahead of Pakistan, and you're starting to see that, right? One of the criticism, I was online and I'm watching all these shows from Shoaib Akhtar and Misbah and all that, and they're saying Pakistan team, what a pathetic performance, and they didn't beat India. I'm looking back now. many years, Pakistan's never beaten India in a World Cup. Even when we had the top one-day team back in 1999, we lost to India pretty easily. So you think it's the mental piece of playing India, or is it psychological more than anything?
See, you can take both and add one more. The technicality of Indian batsmen, fielders, it has changed a lot.
Oh,
And
massively.
Pakistan is still there.
Oh, they haven't changed anything. No. But
That
look at the domestic structure.
everything, they have piled up everything, and they are coming it with huge, like we say, the huge rock in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, man. Again, once again. So that always remains, Salman. It's like whenever you play with the team that yes, there is a reason to play a different game with them,
Yeah.
mind games, everything, then you take a lot of pressure too. It's not that easy for India to play against Pakistan, but their nerves are so formed right now that they take it very easy.
They
Easy
take
in a sense,
Kohli's like, we
they
don't even
play.
think about it now. That's what Kohli says.
Exactly. If see it, I'm not saying after the game. I told you before the game,
Yeah, you did.
pre-match also,
Yeah.
that they are already set. The
Yes.
way they played both the games, totally mind game.
Totally
They
mind game.
played it so smoothly, man. They played stars so smoothly. They didn't give him wickets. And see what they did with Australia, right? They took the 227 game against South Africa till the end because they wanted to bat. Now, can you see Rohit Sharma scoring 200s already?
So, you
This
know,
is what
Lucky, you and I talked about India. They're opening their cards. They are starting to open their cards. Pandya going up the order,
that,
striking big.
see,
All of a
Salman.
sudden,
It's
Karthik,
it's it's so see. It's so easy for them to decide to send Pandya right away because all the three top batsmen are scoring. They don't even think about it. Like why to save Pandya for only 5 overs? Let him come anytime now, because
Vijay,
you guys are scoring at six and a half,
Vijay Shankar just picks up a wicket out of nowhere on debut on the first game in World Cup, right?
and
So,
it was. And did you see the seam?
beauty, beauty, perfectly pitched, right?
Exactly.
But
Yes.
I think, again,
These guys were also playing Pakistan for the first time, right?
yeah.
Rahul was playing against one of the best bowler in Muhammad Amir, but he was so cool and calm that it didn't show that these guys are playing World Cup against Pakistan, a big match to win.
One of the things you talked about before the game, you said, K. Raul's technique is immaculate. And against Tamir, I saw that. He was so tucked in, no gap at all. He was playing Amir so compact.
Exactly.
He
Yes.
didn't give
Their
Amir
bat
any
and
chance.
pad,
Amir was
their,
bowling some excellent balls. Like he was bowling excellent deliveries.
their bat and pad was so close that
So
there was
close.
no gap
No
in
gap.
between.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that is what they came with a plan,
they came
and
in.
it worked like
But what a miss that
everything.
run out was, Lucky. What a miss.
Oh, definitely yes.
That
That
cost
is
him
called
100 extra runs.
awareness,
So
and
Finch,
even not see every wicket whenever it falls changes the mode of the game,
yeah,
and that wicket, if you remember against South Africa, he got three chances
three chances.
and he
Look
scored
what,
100,
and again, Pakistan,
right?
he should have
And
been gone for 40, 45.
the beauty, and if you see the beauty of yesterday's game, Rohit Sharma didn't give chance after that.
He didn't. But Lucky, think of this. That cost 100 runs.
Perfect clean 100.
That cost
Perfect
Pakistan
clean
100 runs.
100.
Yeah, 100 clean runs.
That's what they are doing now.
So
They
what
got, they
happened?
got a chance. They just used it.
Just think of what happened against Australia. Pakistan dropped Finch at 23, he scored 83 runs. Right? That was
Exactly.
somewhat
Yes.
the gap in between Pakistan and Australia by the time the game was done. Now look at this India and Pakistan. They gave Rohit Sharma at least 90 extra runs after he was dropped. After the run out chance was missed. Pakistan lost by 89 runs. Like these runs are costing Pakistan games massively. These drops are costing.
Definitely, yes. See, you cannot take only batting and bowling now,
No,
right?
no.
Fielding is the biggest part
Oh,
where you save not only a boundary, or say, for example, like we remember the catch of Cottrell, right?
yeah,
Smith's catch.
yeah.
It's a wondrous
Oh,
catch.
oh, what a catch! Yeah, what a catch
That
that was.
six, that six could have taken 300 plus runs on that particular day when
And I
Smith
think
came back so hard.
on the topic of Cottrell, uh, Bangladesh would have chased the score down even quicker if Kochel wouldn't have run Tamim out on an excellent piece of fielding.
Oh,
Right?
but see the impact of the game.
Yeah.
They were so on high, like their average never fell down.
What a
Tigers
piece
today,
of-
the
Oh, I
Bengal
agree.
Tigers.
I
They
agree.
were
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
Shakibul Hasan proved again that he's one of the best. He's
Oh,
number one right now.
I rate
Why
him
is he
highly.
number one? He already have 2 centuries, man. Can you
Exactly.
imagine that?
Two fifties and two centuries. The guy's on a high roll. Man of the series
Exactly.
already. Man of the World Cup. So, lucky Pakistan versus India.
Yeah.
Where do you see Pakistan going from here? We'll come back when we've talked to Zahid. We'll come back on Pakistan's future in the World Cup. But India, let's talk about India for the next 8 minutes. What do you think India's opportunity is here? Just keep going. They're focused on winning. They haven't
Now I have
run rate.
I have seen I have seen 3 different games
Yeah,
with 3 different mentalities.
yeah. And it's all
So
worked for India.
exactly. So what is going to happen is, like, if they don't play rubbish, that I cannot think of right now, because everyone is so maturely playing that there is no chance of playing rubbish shots and hampering themselves and the team. And I can literally see now India is, see, I am opening my cards too. If India is favorites too now.
No, but lucky think of this. Champions Trophy, this is one thing they did wrong. They played one type of game.
That
One
is what
type of game. But
here
they lost
here
in the
you
final.
here you couldn't understand. They
No,
played 3 different.
that's exactly it.
Yes. So that is what they are doing, right? So it's not yet open by them. Everything is not open. You haven't seen sixth, seventh, or fifth, sixth, seventh, top two getting out fast, and then fifth, sixth, seventh playing how. It's still on the cards. How are they going to play? Because top batsmen are scoring. They are
Well,
just coming and just nailing out.
lucky think of this. Look at the bench strength.
Exactly. But
Where's
you don't
Shami?
need it.
Where's
It's
Shami?
not football that you will ask them to come after 45 minutes. It
Where's
will be
Shami?
playing 11 always.
Yeah. No, I'm saying
They
where's
don't have to
Shami?
change it. See, they don't have to change it.
No,
They
what
they
I'm saying,
already had Rahul in the team,
that's it.
because if something goes wrong, he's the opener.
He's the opener.
They didn't
But
have to think about it.
there some of their players that have been the backbone of the bowling and the batting haven't even been playing the games yet.
Exactly. Shami
Shami
is
hasn't
there.
played.
Jadeja is there. See,
Jadeja is there. Like they
exactly.
haven't even used their back bench strength.
Now they are not going to take any match as granted. I supposedly feel
They
that.
haven't. They haven't though.
Yeah, and they won't. The way they are playing, it seems like professionals, the one who wants to come and directly take away the cup. They are playing
So,
like that.
lucky they played against Pakistan now. They have played against South Africa. They played against Australia. It's considered to be their top three opponents, right, in the World Cup. They've beaten
And
them all.
and they are literally done to be on the top four.
The game of the tournament still hasn't happened.
England and India.
The game of the tournament. They are
That
the
will be
teams to beat.
England and India.
New Zealand game, that would have really tested their strength, but that would have tested New Zealand more. So New Zealand got very lucky. But I think the game of the tournament still hasn't happened, and that's. But if you look at the games India has played, Australia, Pakistan, New Zealand, um, who else? South Africa. They've
Not
beat,
New Zealand.
well,
Yeah.
the
They
game is
they
done.
have done their job. They
They've
have
done
done
their
their
job.
job. The
They've
tough
beaten all
job is
the.
done. Yeah.
They've taken 7 points out of eight against those teams.
8. Exactly. Yeah.
Possible eight. So they've done their job. As far as Pakistan is
Yeah.
concerned,
And with they have done the job with style.
yeah,
Not
and
like, oh, okay, we just won it. They have proven it differently in 3 different games.
I agree. Lucky, I
So
think
the mindset is already there.
with the World Cup half done, because I think almost all teams would have finished their 5 games. I think we should come back and look at some stats and see how teams have done in the next show or something.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, if half is done now,
Yeah,
next will be like 5 and 6. Yeah.
yeah, because I mean, if
Yeah,
you look at
makes
the
sense.
points table, most of the teams have completed their 5 games, except for New Zealand. India is going to play the fifth one. England and who else is left? Afghanistan.
And
So they would have
Afghanistan. Yeah.
they would have completed their 5 games.
So yeah,
So
we have completed half of the
half
games.
the
Yeah.
World Cup is done. So lucky we should move on to our next section. Zahid has joined us, and I will be bringing him on screen. Welcome, Zahid.
Thank you.
You might want to
Hey,
get in the
Jai.
camera. You
How
shouldn't
you
be
guys
hiding
doing?
after today's win, Zahid. Get in the camera. Get in the middle.
Okay,
There
yeah.
you
There
shouldn't
you
be
go.
hiding. You should be
There
proud
you go.
of what Bangladesh has done today. What a
Uh,
game!
I can't explain.
What a game that
Yeah,
was!
you better explain today, man.
Yes, unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
Did you expect them to win this way? I didn't.
Not this way. No, I was expecting like 320 was I think par score, and I was thinking if our top four can bat well, we can chase it. Maybe 49th or something like that, but not this way. This
Not
was
this
like
way. But you know,
not.
Zahid, when West Indies were batting at one point, it seemed like 400 is on the card. Like 360,
Yes,
370, 375 was on the cards. The way
yes.
Hedmar was going, right? He was going crazy, 50 off 26 balls.
Okay.
He was just
So
going nuts.
that's why to be honest, I didn't like the decision winning the toss and bowling first because we were almost losing. The turning point to me is the couple of wickets on 40th over. Mustafi's two couple of wickets
Yeah.
under Russell and the other guy Hetmeyer, right?
Yes.
So
Two
that's the
overs of
turning
two balls.
point.
Yeah.
That's right. That's the turning point of the game to me. Otherwise, they would have scored like 380 odd runs, approximately, and it's almost impossible to chase 380 runs. Like the scoreboard pressure itself gonna create so much pressure. You won't be able to do it. Maybe you can go close, maybe 320 something like that, but that's 380. It's not chaseable.
No, it's
Yeah, and we don't have that batting lineup to chase 380.
well, I think
Um,
today you could have chased 400 the way you
well,
were batting.
the way it was like towards the end, yeah, but I don't think if West Indies could have scored 380, I don't think there is
Different pressure, different ball game.
just 2% chance to chase that target.
That's true. So, Zaid,
So
one of the things I was quite surprised to see your pictures on Facebook. You watched some games live. How was the experience?
it was like my best decision of my life to go there physically and watch Bangladeshi guys playing. I like it was unbelievable experience. Like
Especially watching a
starting,
World Cup game.
yeah, starting from the day like I went to the airport and me, my wife, my little one, we are all on same Bangladeshi jersey,
Oh
and
boy.
we are flying. Yeah, we are flying for the game. Plus the Eid was there too. That was
Oh yeah.
another part. We wanted to celebrate it with our family, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was like fantastic feeling. The first game I went to watch was versus South Africa. The in the morning I left my friend's place and hop on in a bus, and the full bus was like almost 90% was going for the stadium,
For the
and
game. Yeah.
all are Bangladeshi. You know,
Oh.
they're all speaking Bangladeshi, and they're all speaking about the game and the environment. Starting from that point, it was brilliant. Then we took
Got you in the mood.
we took the underground, same environment. The entire train is like you couldn't even stand. Like it's jam packed with Bangladeshi fans because
That's
there's a
awesome.
big yeah.
So,
So
Zaid, I'm gonna come back to the game today.
yes.
West Indies, at one point,
Hmm.
400 looked extremely easy for West Indies. Lucky you
Yes.
keep talking about the West Indies batting, they'll blow hot and cold. They blew hot for a while and then they went cold. Did we expect, Zaid, did you expect West Indies to fail so miserably towards the end?
Um, I think we have a better team this year. Um, our players, more than 50% players are matured, and they have been playing together, last 5 7 years at least, and the experience they bring with the youngsters. To be honest, before the start of the World Cup, I was thinking we are capable to go to the semi-final. So today's game, I was I was 70% to 30% towards Bangladesh. We'll win the game
So you,
because
even after they scored, West Indies scored 320, 323.
uh, yeah, 320. As I said, I thought it's a par score. It's a kind of average score. So,
For Pakistan, it was
um,
200 too many. Just so you know.
sorry.
If I was Pakistan, somebody would have scored 300 runs on Pakistan, I would say that's 200 too many. The way we were batting.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think one of the biggest decision our management took is dropping Mithun and bringing in Liton Das.
Yeah.
So Liton Das is he's a class player. He's a class player. You know, he's a genuine batsman. Mithun is different type of batsman. He's kind of unorthodox batsman. You know, he will go for hit, and the he doesn't possess the value of the wicket. You know, he maybe will score 30, 40 odd runs, then
But
he'll get out. But with Liton Das,
he stays.
he's yeah, he's very consistent, and he plays with the grammar. So if he's not getting out by himself, it's hard to get him out.
That's true. Lucky,
Yeah,
you know, when they played, India played the Asia Cup final against Bangladesh, Liton Das was going crazy. And there was a big
Exactly.
controversy the way he got
Yes.
out. So,
Yes, Jahid is right. Yeah. See, this is a World Cup stage. I have been
yeah.
saying right from the beginning, your playing 11
Oh,
will
I think we
decide
lost Lucky there.
the win.
For
Your playing 11 will
oh,
decide
sorry, Zahid.
the whole
I
day.
Lucky, you have to might have to repeat. We lost you for a few seconds. You were
Okay, can
saying
you
it's
hear
the
me
World Cup
now?
stage. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can you
So
hear me now?
yeah, we can hear you. Oh, I think Zahid, I don't know if you can hear Lucky.
I can hear Lucky. Yeah,
Lucky, go in. Go ahead. Oh, I think it froze again for Lucky. So Zahid, while I'm
yeah.
waiting for Lucky,
Hmm.
question for you: what do you regard Bangladesh's strength in this World Cup, batting or bowling?
I think our strength is bowling compared to batting.
Yeah,
Um, the reason behind is we got a couple of very good spinner. You have you know, three different kind of pacer. All three bowls differently. So Marshapi, he doesn't have pace and that much swing, but he bowls line to line.
yeah,
He kind of bowls within his limit.
yeah.
Then Mustafiz, he's kind of different. I was expecting better from Mustafiz actually. Um,
He's been somewhat quiet in this World Cup.
yeah, right. Yeah.
I think he's a big game
I,
player.
I, I think so. I think so. Like the over he did today, the 40th over, the way he got Russell out,
Yeah. Oh,
that's his strength.
that's
You know,
him.
Cutter, like that's his strength.
I agree.
I don't know why he goes to around the wicket and try to bowl from there.
He
I
kills
never
his
seen,
natural.
yeah, I never seen him doing good. Like I never seen him taking wicket, beating the batsman or causing problem to the batsman.
Exactly.
So I don't know why he takes kind of decision. He goes around the wicket and bowls, you know, towards
Yeah,
the stump.
yeah.
I think his strength is ball, you know.
Lucky's joined us again. Lucky, I'm going to go back to the Litton Das comment.
Sure,
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
yeah, you can.
Okay. Yeah. So before the tournament started, we had the first one. I always told this one, and that's working for me and everyone now, I guess. Playing 11. Your starting 11 should be a winner concept. You
Yeah.
cannot take anybody, a single one, as granted.
No.
Because every team, if you see every team, almost deep down to number 10 and number 11, they are playing with the bat, the flow of the bat. The bat is straight. Even they can give you 10, 15, 20 runs. That is the biggest thing. Like Zahid pointed out a very good point that they actually took the wickets.
Bangladesh did. Oh, I think Lucky's having technical difficulties today.
Yeah, we're having some technical
Yeah,
difficulty.
we're
That's
having
right.
some technical. But Zaid, I'm going to go back to Bangladesh again.
Yeah,
You're saying the bowling strength, Mustafizur is not really on top of his, the way he bowls. But
yeah,
I
he's
think
kind
today
of
he did his
on.
job
Yeah, he's kind of on and off,
on
and
and off.
that's why you see he's not bowling his full quota 10 over none of the games, right? Because he's not doing that great.
Exactly.
At the same time, we cannot drop him as well
No, no. But he's your very experienced bowler.
because he right because he's kind of player who can change a game within an hour or two. What he did today.
Exactly, exactly. So when
So
you're talking about Mustafizur, I mean, if you look at his bowling stats, 9 overs, 59 for three. He's a wicket taker, and he did that.
yes, yeah, he's a wicket and he's a crucial wicket taker. I mean, he will take wicket when you need it.
Yes,
So
absolutely,
that's key. That's very key for winning a game, right?
exactly.
And I was talking about other Simmer Saifuddin.
So who is this
He is
Saifuddin guy? He's very new to me.
yeah he's like he's from our kind of academy and
All rounder, excellent batsman
he's
too.
he's all rounder, but I think we haven't seen his batting strength as of yet.
Oh,
He
okay.
played
So
he
he
played
scored a quick
yeah
29 other day against England.
that's right, yeah, that's right. This guy got power and at the same time he can stay in the crease.
Yeah,
So but the strength is bowling. He's in the team because of his bowling. I think his most important thing is he can bowl some slower balls,
yeah,
slower bouncer balls.
yeah.
He can bowl Yorker. So he varies his length, during the game, which causes problem to the batsman. So to me, he's a wicket taker. But the problem is he will give away too many runs.
Yeah,
That's the
absolutely.
problem. So if Bangladesh is defending 300 plus run, he is a very good bowler. But if Bangladesh is defending 250 odd runs, he's not a very good bowler.
So you know what?
Be-
I was surprised to see him open the bowling today.
yes, well, the thing is, when you are winning the toss and you're bowling, you have to bowl with pace bowler. You cannot use spin. So why, like, when you're bowling first, and if you go with spin, like, what's the reason you bowl first?
Yeah,
The reason is you wanna use the piece, you wanna use the moisture, you wanna
moisture.
use the greenness of the piece.
Yeah,
So ball gonna swing and bounce, right?
exactly.
So um, so Mustafiz is he's more kind of more like old ball bowler. When ball gets older, he kind of
Like death over.
depth over kind of he bowls better.
Yeah,
So that's why I think we tried few times with opening with him, but he didn't perform well.
yeah.
So that's why Mashrafi went with Shaifuddin
Tried
today.
something different. Lucky
Yeah.
question for you. Bangladesh's batting versus bowling. What do you see it as their strength in this World Cup?
They
Where
have
do you
both
think
right now.
Bangladesh will
They
win the
have
game?
both.
They both.
They have both. Their concept is right now working, especially when Shakib is coming at number three. He's scoring runs in six and sevens per over. Maybe sometime he goes for 10, 15. That is taking away the pressure. The flow of the run after the fall of wickets is still there.
Yeah.
So it's not hampering anything.
No.
Today also they did the same thing. Whoever went out doesn't even affect the run rate. It
Yeah.
was
It just
flowing.
as if nobody got out.
Exactly.
Think of the
So,
Litton
so
Das.
this is what the beauty of game is. See, the difference of West Indians right now, they have a bowler, Ashley Nurse, a spin bowler
Yeah.
with a very 6 feet tall height.
Yeah.
They haven't used him yet.
No, I don't know why.
Exactly. With his height, he can give you that loop, and he is a looper bowler too.
I
Every team
think
has a spinner. Every team has a spinner who are getting wickets.
I think
except
Pakistan.
the West Indians,
Go ahead. Go ahead. I
except the
think,
West Indians,
yeah,
the
exactly.
one they have the regular bowler
Yeah.
and they are not using him.
I think lucky Pakistan messed it up for them by getting out for 105 with their fast bowlers. They thought this is it. We don't need anybody else.
And they got stuck with this.
Yeah, and they
Now
haven't
it
tested.
means that took them to
They haven't changed anything, right? Since the
no
first game.
change, no change.
Pakistan's changing too much. West Indies not changing anything, right? So, question I have now for today, I think my favorite player is Mahmudullah. He didn't even get to bat. That's how good Bangladesh batted today.
Exactly. Now, can you imagine 321 in 42 overs, man?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
So
unbelievable.
that is how means that is the difference. They gave away the wicket. The run rate was same.
well, when Zahid
Team
messaged me
felt
saying Bangladesh
doesn't
won,
affect.
Zahid messaged me today. He said Bangladesh won. I thought I'm like, how can 50 overs be done so quickly? And then I realized, oh, it's only 42 overs.
Yeah, I think the reason is we didn't lose wicket. If Sakib or Litton was out, and we need still 70, 80 runs, then the history gonna be different. Whoever gonna come in, he gonna play, I think, different role. He gonna he like he gonna try like how to win convincingly and losing
Yeah,
not my
yeah,
wicket, right?
exactly.
That's the pressure. But since we didn't lose any wicket and the partnership was 189, like that's why we could finish
Yeah.
at 42
So,
over
since
odd overs. Yeah.
Zahid is from Bangladesh, Lucky is from India, and I'm from Pakistan. The question I have now, Lucky. Oh, I think Lucky's screen froze. But Zahid, I'm going to ask you this question when Lucky
Yes.
gets back.
Yeah.
How do you see Bangladesh's chances against Pakistan? The game is still to be played.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Bangladesh hasn't
I
lost
think
to Pakistan since 2015.
yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting game. But before we go to that game, Bangladesh got a couple of games. Pakistan got a couple of games.
Yeah.
The result of those games gonna play
Yeah.
a big role
That's
on that
exactly
game.
it. That's well
If
said.
Pakistan wins next two games,
Then it'll be a completely
Bangladesh,
different game.
yeah, and Bangladesh we win next two games, then that's different. Like
Oh.
then it's gonna be like whoever wins will have a better chance, or whoever lose, there is no chance for him.
Yeah,
Whoever win will have at least a chance to go for semi-final.
yeah,
On
exactly.
the other hand, if Pakistan lose one game and Bangladesh win both of their games, then mentally we'll be we'll be searching for the win, whereas Pakistan gonna be demotivated and
So,
don't have anything to achieve. So I
so
think in that case, Bangladesh will be favorite and Pakistan,
we're talking like we were talking about Pakistan versus Bangladesh game. As a Bangladeshi fan, what does he see? Zahid sees as a chances. But $100 billion question: will Bangladesh beat India in this World Cup?
sorry, I didn't get
No.
the question.
Will Bangladesh beat India in this World Cup? He
Is,
didn't get the
is,
question, or he didn't want to get the question, Lucky.
I got the question. India is the best team in this tournament.
Without
Best
a
team.
I
And
think even
the
better than England.
difference between India and the other team is far.
Oh,
It's not, yes.
huge.
Because two reasons. They got the best bowling attack, and I think the main problem Indian bowler gonna create is those two wrist spinners. In the
They are
middle, they will took 2-3 wickets. That's the middle order done. That's the biggest threat India have. And India's batting is, since I'm like I'm like grade one, since I understand cricket. From that day, India's batting is like top
There was
class. No,
there used to be a
no
comment
problem.
at one time. There used to be a comment: India put India's batting and Pakistan's bowling together. You cannot build a better.
Yeah, we'll do
they will
everything
win
for
the
the
whole
cricket.
world.
Yeah, but
Yes,
India's done
yes,
it on their own
exactly
now.
right.
India's done it on
Yes.
their own now,
No.
right?
India's batting is like that way, and Virat Kohli. Oh my God,
So this,
I don't want to talk about him now. He's out of the world.
we can do a whole show on him. So
Yes,
lucky,
He
you can do a whole
he's
show
from
and you will cover maybe 2%.
Question I asked Zahid before when you were disconnected.
Yeah.
Pakistan versus Bangladesh, Lucky. Who do you pick as a winner? Zahid saying problem is they still have to play two games from other teams, and it all depends on the results of those games, right? But what do you think, Pakistan versus Bangladesh? If you were to pick a winner now, who would you pick based on?
Okay, yeah, I will go with the same thing. Like, do we have that match list? Who
Yeah.
is Pakistan playing against now?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll look it up while you know.
Just give me a second. I got it
Yeah.
here.
Lucky always asks me Zahid, and I always
Yeah.
forget to bring it up.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, see, on Thursday the 28th,
Yeah.
Bangladesh is playing Australia. Very big game.
Big
Very
game.
big game.
Zahid,
Yes.
how do you see
Very,
that?
very big game. And then
Mhm.
Pakistan plays with South Africa on 23rd. That's a big game too. And then they come to play against each other at the very bottom.
I think. Yeah, that's the. I think that's the
2nd of July.
last game.
It's 2nd of July.
Yeah. Right.
So if you see, if the team is mentally prepared to win these two games differently, it's going to be a heck of a game for both of the teams.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I think they're so close to the points table in some ways that it will become pretty much like a quarterfinal at some point. If Pakistan wins the next two games, that
Yes.
is still
Yeah.
to be seen.
Mhm.
I highly, between the three of us, I know Pakistan's going to win
See,
the game
but
next game.
Salman, to be honest, like uh, the game that Bangladesh lost to England, also they scored a lot of runs.
They did, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It wasn't easy.
So you know what? This Australia Bangladesh game is going to be a heck of a game. I'm telling you.
Lucky,
Yes.
at this current form, I'm going to give.
Australia is favorite. I know,
No, I
but
think I
Yeah,
think Bangladesh has an
everyone.
upper hand.
See, there is always that X
yeah,
factor to
yeah,
be taken, like big names. Okay, everyone says this, that, right? So
yeah.
nobody thought about Pakistan getting out 1-3 on the first day against West
That's
Indies.
right.
Now see where
Yeah.
West Indies is, except
Oh,
that game.
exactly. I still
Nowhere.
think I'm telling you, the way it can turn for West Indies the other way, I'm telling you, it will turn for Pakistan the other way too. But having said that, Pakistan, I think at this current form will lose to Bangladesh. I have a strong feeling Bangladesh will beat Australia.
See, Pakistan coming to play Bangladesh is New Zealand and South Africa.
Exactly.
Now,
So I
South
think
Africa
that is
is
right.
already out, but they will play for their honor, their pride. So this will be the biggest game for Pakistan too,
Oh,
not only South Africa.
huge. Yeah,
This
huge.
will be on 23rd June,
Well,
Sunday, coming
the
Sunday.
problem is the situation Pakistan's put themselves in. Every game is a big game now.
Exactly,
Knockout, knockout.
Knockout. Every game is a knockout, right?
Yeah.
One loss
If
and
you
they're
lose
gone.
one game, your chance is
Oh,
gone.
exactly.
one washout, they're
Yeah.
gone. Forget about the
Yeah.
loss. One washout
Yeah,
and they're gone.
they
Yes.
cannot
Yeah.
think
Yeah. That's
about
right.
rain anymore now.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
actually,
agree with
if you could see, yesterday they were playing in the same way to come closer to the DLS rather
you.
than scoring runs. They
Yeah.
were just looking at that par level. And what happened? This is cricket.
That's
Four
twice they
overs,
played for the rain.
4 or 5 overs, 29 runs, 4 wickets gone. Boom, game gone.
Game gone
Yep.
from the.
So they should have come with the mentality to score runs,
I think
instead of.
it's the batting losing them the games, not the
Yeah,
bowling.
exactly. They were doing tiki taka, man.
I think.
You are chasing 338 and you're scoring at the run rate of 4? That doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
I think
Hmm?
when you're chasing, you need to set up a positive mentality. You have to have a plan A, plan B, plan C. You go with positive mentality. You say, okay, my first wicket is gone within 20 runs. You still play with positive mentality.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, how Bangladesh did
So
it?
yeah, so I think Pakistan, I think they're one of the biggest problem is with middle order Shoaib Malik. He's one of the you know consistent batsman I ever seen in Pakistan, especially last few years.
Yeah, yeah.
But coming to the World Cup, he got dropped one game, and his form is not there. I think that's the biggest concern Pakistan had.
Well, at one point they
At
were
the
saying he
same
wouldn't
time,
even come to the World Cup.
sorry.
At one point they were trying to drop him from the World Cup squad. So that you
Yeah,
see the
that's right.
confidence of
That's
your
right.
player, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of if you do that,
You
you don't bolster your players'
no.
confidence,
So I mean, think of this.
right?
Right
You're
now,
not
you look at
so
the three teams: India, Pakistan, and what do you call it? Bangladesh, and look at Sri
yes,
Lanka.
yeah,
Pakistan and Sri Lanka have done nothing but changes in the team. And look what India and Bangladesh have done. Consistently played the same
Consistent,
team who are
exactly.
still-
Even Mithun, he was not playing good, and we know he's not good. Still, our team management was playing him because we want the consistency.
Yeah.
Um, but Pakistan, they played the first game with Shoaib Malik. Second game, they dropped him and they brought, I think,
Asif Ali.
Haris Sohail.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing to do.
Then they dropped another person. Like it just
Then third game they dropped Haris Sohail again.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? You were in the World Cup. It doesn't
Without a
matter how
playing,
your player performs. You
they
have
are in
to
the World Cup without a team.
without a
Proper
plan.
team.
exactly.
Without a team.
There's no
Yeah.
plan. I don't see any
That's
plan
Lucky
in
right. Without a
Pakistan.
team, because
Yeah, exactly.
we've seen 5 different teams for 5 different games. Lucky.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
There is
Unbelievable.
no consistency. That's it.
Yeah. It reminds me the Argentina team in the World Cup.
Talk
Yeah,
about it.
man.
The
Lot of
Argentina
promise.
team was
Don't
like
remind
this.
me.
Group
Don't remind me
Oh
who
man,
we
I'm
lost yesterday
stuck
again.
between two soccer fans here.
Yeah, 4 games. They played 4 different combinations.
Yeah.
They I think they played 4 different formations. Every game they changed 3-4 players, not one, 3-4 players. I think that's exactly what Pakistan is doing,
See,
and
right? What
that's
happened is
not.
Pakistan for 2 years since winning the Champions Trophy, they tried so many combinations. They picked players, they dropped them. Nobody was given a long run. And then when
Yeah.
they get to World Cup, people that were dropped before the World Cup were brought into the team, and people that were
Yes.
performing were taken out. So
Yeah.
everybody is now scared of their spot. Everybody's playing for the spot.
Yeah.
Nobody's playing the World Cup.
Look at Amir.
Amir,
He was not. He was not in the squad. World Cup
he was not
squad.
squad. He was not. Yeah.
He got brought in.
And he is
At the
the only
last moment.
one.
He
He
is
is
the
the only
only
one
one
performer.
who is playing. Other
Exactly.
bowlers are just kind of giving runs like easily.
Amir,
So
Amir
that's
was
a big.
Amir was on Twitter
I
today
think.
saying, "Please, guys, don't be so hard on us." And people were saying, "We're
I,
not hard
I, I
on you,
saw that.
champion.
I
Yeah,
saw
we're
that.
not hard on you, champion.
Yeah.
You're doing your best. We're hard on the other guys,
Yeah.
right?"
Yeah.
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 So I think based
Don't.
on current form, Lucky, I think India will beat Bangladesh, but Bangladesh will definitely win against
But you
Pakistan.
know what? See, I literally every countryman goes for his team, right? I will go with my team, but I on the other side of a cricket pattern of mine, it is always to play and win. You cannot say that yes, it's our
Right.
game.
Right.
Yeah,
If you
right.
take them
And
easy,
you know.
these tigers will hunt you, man. I'm telling you. If you take it easy,
Yeah.
they are on high right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. No. Actually, we are. Have you seen the fielding today?
Exactly.
Arun,
No.
That
No great catch. No
see,
great catch. But the ground fielding was
much better.
beautiful.
see,
Much better.
Beautiful.
it could
I,
have been 380-ish,
if they would.
right? So
Yeah.
that is the difference. Now
Yes.
those
So
West Indians might have been thinking about it like we lost because we lost 40 runs.
That's right.
yes,
I
that's right.
think
That is so true.
just ground fielding saved us 20 runs.
But
Easy.
Zayed, up till now, up till this game, the two worst fielding sides of the World Cup were Pakistan and Bangladesh. Today, Bangladesh turned it around, right?
Yes, yes, they have done it. Yes,
They've done it.
they were
Right,
poor last time. Yes, against
last
England
6 minutes,
also. You know what? Because they were getting thrashed everywhere, right?
yeah,
From England, and that happened. Like the morale gets down. It happens when you are thrashed everywhere. It's a part of game.
it
But
is.
here they came back. That was
It is.
awesome. And they came back, and that is what that has given them the win.
That's exactly it. That's exactly
Yes.
it. So,
Even
Lucky,
their keeper Mushi is in form, but he
yes,
is not scoring right now.
no.
Still, they see that wicket of third wicket that fell down didn't affect anything.
No, it
But
didn't.
Lucky, look at the difference. Pakistan lose 2 quick wickets, then they lose 2 more.
Yeah,
Bangladesh in a
Yeah,
big chase
that's
did lose 2 wickets, but what happened?
exactly. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
They
Well,
kept playing positive.
I think we were shaky after Mushi's wicket. 3-4 hours, we were shaky.
But they
Um,
took the time.
yeah. After the 4-5 hours, I think we kind of got stable and we played better cricket.
Exactly. So, guys, we're coming towards the end of our chat. I'm just gonna bring up the points table. Lucky here. Impact of Bangladesh win today. They have moved up to fifth spot, and they're in a very very good position to qualify for the semis. Right? They have to play, I guess, Australia still, India still. They've lost to England. They've lost to New Zealand. Close game. They've beaten South Africa. So, where do you see them going? How far do you see them going? Lucky Bangladesh in this
see
World Cup.
the way they are playing. If they still on top of these four, top four, and if they still stay at fifth also, fighting the way they are doing, this is the best thing they can do. Nobody expected them to be at fifth here.
No, absolutely.
Nobody.
But they've done it with wins.
Exactly. So this can make them come into top four also. That becomes a
Exactly.
morale booster,
Yeah.
And if they finish at the end of the World Cup, if they finish at fifth also, that will be a huge boost for them. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because if these four teams on the top are sitting there like the way it seems, right? So no doubt it's a hard fight for Bangladesh to get chip into it because of those. You can see their wins, the pattern of their win: 5-4 wins for Australia, right? New
Yeah.
Zealand 4-3. So
Exactly.
somehow Bangladesh are already
It's gonna
lost
be
some. That is why they cannot get in because of that win factor. But if they stay at that, nobody thought they would just go up like South Africa, beating South Africa, Pakistan, West Indies, even Sri Lanka, man. They are at such a good spot right now
Thank you.
to
Thanks
get
for
into
that.
top four.
Yeah.
I,
Zahid,
I
what about
literally
you?
feel I literally feel the way the Bangladeshi has done in this World Cup, if they cannot get into four, they should stay in five.
So, Lucky, if you look at the points table, this is an ideal indication of how these teams have done in the last 2 years. These have been the top five teams that have won everything, right? Bangladesh is one of them. They've played
Yes,
really
they
well in the
have.
last 2 years.
Yes, it's not because they have directly come into this World Cup
No, they worked
with a
hard.
win. You can just feel that the try series they played.
Exactly.
They thrashed West Indians like kids, man.
Yeah. And they proved
So
it again. There was no.
they already came into this World Cup with a high note,
Yes,
that
exactly.
don't take it for granted,
That's
and they
exactly.
have proved it.
Yeah.
They lost to England, but they played very well. It was a big target, but they still, I think they went for 280, 86 somewhere, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, they scored 286 against a very good team like England. So it means, no doubt, they went for 380, but they came back with 286.
They did.
That
Yeah.
is the real positive factor
That's
that
exactly.
batting is chipping into.
It is chipping into. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
And
So
their bowling almost won the game against New Zealand.
oh yes, it was so close. Yeah, sometime yeah, Bangladesh has done so many times now. That is the only factor that is left. They can overcome and they can win so many more games. They have actually lost just because of that. Like
That's exactly.
sometimes letting it go by. Right? It has happened so many times now.
Yeah.
If that factor is given away, Bangladesh is like, you cannot take them like for granted anymore.
What's gonna Rugby test them, and real test would be if they make it to the semifinals in those big games. The real test will be in those playoffs. But I think winning the tournament they did in Ireland would give them a boost. They can actually win. That gives them the belief they can win.
And they are doing it.
Stage.
See, they have shown it.
Exactly. So Zahid, I know what your answer will be, but Bangladesh, where do you see them in the tournament, end of the tournament?
um I think the table how it's showing
Yeah.
um is not exactly representing how we played this World Cup because of one of the washout and some of the big teams they haven't played each other yet.
That's correct.
Um, so at this moment, it's really tough to break that semi-final line for
Yeah.
Bangladesh.
Yeah.
But I'm I'm not. I wouldn't disallow Bangladesh at this point because if we deserve to go to semi-final, we have to win either India or Australia. We
Yeah.
have to.
The
There
two
is
big
no
games.
two.
That is
One,
why
one
I
of the
said
one of the
yes.
two big games.
At least one we have to win.
Yeah.
Then you can say that this team deserve to be in the semi-final.
Yeah.
And if we do that, there is a big chance we can get into that block, the
Exactly.
semi-final block.
Yeah.
So at this point, I don't, as I said, I don't kind of you know
It's anybody's game.
yeah, I think we still have chance. It's slim chance, I think, because of the situation right now at the top four. It's really hard to
It's very
break that
tight. Yeah. It's
top
only
four.
half the
But
World Cup
still,
gone.
I'm yes. But the problem is, it's like before the start of the World Cup, I was thinking, when the team's gonna play their seventh game, eighth game, then you're gonna decide who's gonna go to semifinal.
Yeah.
But things
So tight.
things didn't go according to my thought process.
But because of the washouts too.
Yeah, the washout plus top games are playing top.
Yeah.
They're not losing games.
Yeah.
So and another thing is the South Africa is they're one of the bigger team, right?
Yeah, and they've lost
And
everything.
yeah,
They've
and
lost everything.
they
So
are
basically,
mentally.
basically, South Africa and Pakistan both are on the same boat right now.
But it's the same board, Lucky.
Yes,
You're right. Yeah. They're
every game is knockout for them. Every game is knockout for them.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
my threat is this: like South Africa will take 1 or 2 games, and they will spoil someone's party.
Yeah, ruin someone's party, guaranteed. That's my thing is, and I know whose party they're gonna ruin, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
So South
Let me
Africa,
keep my
the
Because
thing
they
with
Pakistan
cannot,
mouth
South
shut.
Africa is
because they cannot do mine because we already beat them.
We already-
right. I
And
don't
Bangladesh
think,
already beat them.
yeah, I don't think South Africa are gonna go home with 1 or 2 wins. I think South Africa are gonna, uh, win, 3 games, and they will kind of disturb
Yeah,
another
yeah, yeah. You
team's
guys can say
party.
that pretty easily now. Yeah, because you
I
played them.
think so. That's one of the hope. So, you know,
Yeah,
High hopes, high
so
hopes. Yes,
yeah,
it should be
exactly,
there.
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
they
So,
are playing good, man.
and if that happens, then it's gonna get more interesting.
yeah,
Then you will see Pakistan in the contest, South Africa in the contest, Bangladesh is already in the contest. But if that doesn't happen, I mean, if South Africa cannot beat New Zealand or Australia, then it's
Then
no,
it is
it's
done. Yeah,
easy. It's
it's
easy
pretty
that
sure.
yeah,
Like take it this way: the down table, 10 to 6 teams, they have to beat the 1 to 5 teams
that's
absolutely.
right.
That's
Yeah.
how it looks.
Yes.
to
Yeah.
to take away their points. Otherwise,
Exactly.
Right.
now for
Right.
example, Australia is 8. Australia, if take
Yeah.
one also, they are safe.
They're safe. They're already in the safe
Yeah.
zone.
Out of 6, they already won 5.
Right.
That is what you need
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, guys,
right
we're a
now.
little
That's
over.
true.
We're a little over our time. Lucky, any final comments?
No,
About
thank you,
Right? Yeah,
brother Salman. Thank you so much for inviting us.
exactly.
It's kind of
Pleasure.
I
Yeah,
think I think Lucky is one of the biggest cricket fan in Regina.
cricket minds in
And
Regina, too. Yeah,
for sure,
yeah,
when you spend so much time on cricket, definitely you have something to share,
yeah,
exactly.
right?
yeah,
And I think this is one of the platform we are sharing our thought.
yeah.
And
Thanks to Salman.
this is and yeah, I think this is the start, so we
Yeah,
can expand this. We
hopefully.
can
Exactly. Yes.
you know
We
and
will, Jai. We will,
This
and
is
yeah,
going
we
to
need
start
all
right.
of your guys' support also, man.
Exactly.
100%,
Absolutely.
100%, 100%.
Yeah,
Share
I'm
and subscribe our channel as much as you can so we can actually keep growing this. This is the first time we're actually going
sure.
live on Facebook and YouTube together. So we'll see how the
Right.
response is. But I think so far,
Okay.
so good. So
yeah.
one thing for
Yeah.
Pakistan, Bangladesh, very promising tournament ahead for them. Still, India is India. You can't touch them, like Zahid said. But for Pakistan, we're virtually in the semi-final mode. Every game is a knockout game.
Definitely.
There's
Knockout
no
game.
coming back, and that's
Yeah.
that's the only way to play it. Thank you guys
Yeah.
for coming together on a short notice. I appreciate that, and Lucky and I will be back again, reviewing other games in the next near future, and some big games are
Okay.
coming up. India versus
One last comment.
yes,
If either Bangladesh beat Australia or Pakistan beat New Zealand, in next games or so, things gonna change like
oh, that
this.
is so. Lucky, that would,
So
You will see like this,
that's
right?
yeah, things
You will
gonna
see
change
like
like
this.
this, guys.
Good
So
one.
but Lucky, he's talking about the
yeah,
point you were making, Lucky. From the
yeah,
top of four, if anybody beats anybody, right?
yeah.
Exactly.
Then you
That
see
makes
the
sense
problem.
also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And England haven't, like, you never know. England might get a second loss against India.
We will do it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know
We will
that.
do
Yeah,
some teams. We will
if
do some
say
teams a
say
favor.
if England, if so South Africa beat England,
South Africa
then
already lost to England.
sorry, if say another
Australia.
big team,
Yeah,
say New Zealand,
yeah.
if they beat England, then India England is another game. One gonna win, right?
Still lots to play.
So yeah, so if you lose 3 games, they're in content
Oh
now.
yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
because of washouts, the World Cup
So
is getting pretty close, right?
exactly. So
Awesome, guys.
I
Thank
think
you.
next 2-3 games gonna be very crucial.
Very, very crucial.
and very
This week
crucial.
is crucial.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well,
Yes, it
like,
is.
half of
Yeah.
the games are done. We're entering the crucial stages of the tournament now.
Exactly.
That's
Yes.
right.
I'm hoping we'll know
That's what
more.
I want. I want more interest. Even if Bangladesh win the tournament, I don't want to. Like, even India win the tournament, I don't want to see that India is like flowing free or Australia is flowing free. I want to see some competition. That makes your cricket
Lucky,
fans more exciting, right?
Lucky, Zahid offended me. He said, if India wins the tournament, Bangladesh. What about Pakistan, my friend?
Pakistan
I'm here to
watching TV,
watch
man.
them win. Wow.
But
No, they
yeah,
have been proving right now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So not being harsh,
In the pudding.
but
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
they are showing us the reality that we want to
no,
see it in
they're,
the big screen,
yeah.
Exactly.
sitting at a lounge or
Yeah.
somewhere at
Sri
couch.
Lanka and Pakistan are here to clap right now.
No, man. Still the party is not over for anybody.
No,
Exactly.
no, it's
One
not often. No.
one or two more games for everyone, and then it can be wide open that who is going to
Has
get it.
Bangladesh played Afghanistan yet?
No.
Tomorrow,
Because Afghanistan has been spoiling Bangladesh's party quite a lot lately. You know that.
Bangladesh.
I think next game Afghanistan is playing against England tomorrow.
England. Okay. So that, yeah, yeah.
England, yeah,
No, that's good.
yeah.
So I think we should again thank you guys for coming and watching
No
this.
problem.
Thanks for all your support, and make sure those are watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel we
Sure,
have, so we
sure,
can keep sharing these videos with you. Thank you again, guys, and let's talk again after the next big Bangladesh game, which will be against Australia.
sure,
We'll be in touch
sure.
again,
Yeah.
Zahid, with you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Lucky.
Thank you for
Thank you,
inviting me.
Zahid. Thank
Okay.
you,
Thank you,
Zahid.
guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.